Welcome back, everybody, to some more Old School RuneScape. I do apologize. I know it has been a while. Life has been pretty crazy for me. I'm doing a lot of different things in real life. I'm getting ready for a move to another state. There's a lot going on, so it's been difficult for me to commit a lot of time to recording. I'm going to try to get back to at least one stream/episode per week. So, yes, very busy. That's the bad news. The good news is that I got a new computer. Not yet. I ordered it. It's coming. It's on the way. Doesn't really impact this series so much, but my computer was starting to show its age. But it's coming. It's going to be a good time. In this episode, I'm going to be doing Mahogany Homes, which is a minigame that you can do to raise your construction experience. Now, since the last episode, I did do several streams, and it's been so long since I streamed that I even forgot what I did. But let me go over to my stats here. I do recall I did do some Mahogany Homes streams, so my construction's up to 54. I need one more level to get to 55 so I can finally get the tool cabinet with all the farming tools. So there's that. I did work a lot on agility as well. So you can see my agility is up to 73. I did do a little bit of mining and smithing. So my mining is 48 and 39 respectively. The reason I worked on those is because you need some steel bars to do Mahogany Homes. So I wanted to craft some steel bars. So that's what I did. And then between the last episode and this one, maybe I did some winter tot. I can't really remember. Either way, my fire making is 93. Here are all the updated stats. As a reminder, everything I do in this playthrough is on camera. So if you're missing something, it's on one of the streams somewhere, I promise. Every once in a while, I'll say, hey, I'm going to edit this part, and then maybe that will be off screen. Like this time, I'm going to do a few rounds of Mahogany Homes, and then I'm going to edit until I get to 55. So, there you go. Man, I am rambling. Let's get to it, okay? So, Mahogany Homes, there's different ways to do it. I like to start here in Falador, and my inventory is going to look like this. I like to take 2 steel bars with me, some runes for teleporting, and, of course, some planks. Now, I used up all of my oak planks that I got from doing Temperos to do Mahogany Homes in a stream, so now I am down to regular planks, which, unfortunately, don't give you as good experience, but it's the only thing I have in my inventory, and again, I'm really just trying to get one more level here, so I'm going to try to use up my regular planks. So you can get a contract from Amy here, and depending on your level, you can do better contracts that give more experience. However, they require different planks. So the beginner contract gives you the least experience, of course, but you can use regular planks. The novice contract gives you intermediate experience, but it requires the oak planks. The adept contract, I believe, requires the teak planks, which I don't have, so I'm going to have to be doing these beginner contracts, and so that's what I'll do. Let's go ahead and get a beginner contract, and she gives me a location to go to. Perfect. And then I do have the Mahogany Homes plugin for RuneLite, and it kind of tells you where to go here. So it tells me it's north of East Ardougne Market, so then I can simply use my runes to teleport there. And then you can see here on my mini-map, I have a little arrow that's going to point me to where I'm supposed to be going. Excellent. So, as always, the plugin makes things very nice, and then it kind of shows me what I need to repair. Nothing here on the first level. It's pointing me to the ladder and the stairs, so all the repair stuff is going to be upstairs. And then everything that's highlighted here, I can start repairing. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was like, why isn't this working? Of course, you need a hammer and you need a saw as well. I'll do some editing. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You can see I have my Encamdo hammer equipped, which has really been paying its dividends because a lot of the minigames I've been doing requires a hammer, and this saves a slot, so this has really been a very good item for me to get. Got my saw there. Now I can start repairing. There we go. Repair everything. Sometimes you have to tear it down and then put it up. Yeah, and as you can see, the different levels here allow you to build different planks. Sorry, the different planks allow you to build different things that will give you more experience. So let me continue tearing down here. Perfect. And I like to use the keyboard shortcuts here. It's very worthwhile. Some of these will require the steel bars, like I said, but most of them is going to be just planks. It usually tells you here what you're going to need. And then last one here. And then once you're done, you talk to the owner of the home, and they'll reward you with the finished contract. I finished with the work you wanted. Thank you so much. Would you like a cup of tea before you go? That's another benefit of Mahogany Homes. After every repair that you do, they offer you some tea that restores your run energy to 100%. Yes, I'd love a cuppa. Ah, nothing like a nice cup of tea. There you go. And then, from here, basically, what I like to do is, depending on the location that I am, where the contract is, I like to basically go back to Falador. And then, unfortunately, I do have to replenish on the planks, so generally I just stop at this bank here. Now, if you have the rune pouch, you can save a lot of slots, and you can probably do two contracts or so before having to rebank. But it just depends how much spot you have. Now, also, as you do Mahogany Homes, one of the rewards you can get is a bag that you can store a bunch of planks in, so that's going to increase your ability to do this more efficiently as well. All good stuff. So let me go ahead and pick up another contract. Now, I am thinking that you need specific planks to repair certain things, but I'm wondering if I get the contract, like this one, this Adept contract, can I get this one and still repair it with just regular planks? That's what I'm wondering. The reason I'm scared to try it is because you can't get rid of your contract once you pick it up. So if I'm with a contract that 100% requires teak logs or teak planks, then I'm kind of screwed. So let me go with this. Let me get a novice contract that theoretically requires oak planks, and then I can see if I can do the contract with regular planks. Worst case scenario, I'll have to go find some oak planks. So yeah, let me do this. Could I have a novice contract, please? Please go and see Bob in Northeast Varrock, opposite the church for us. You can't get another job. You can get another job once you have finished his home. Furnished his home. My god, I struggle with the reading in this game. The font kind of throws me off a little bit. Alright, so let's go to Varrock. There's only a few spots that you can get contracts in. The worst one being Hosidius. If you really want to be efficient with this, you kind of want to move your player-owned home to Hosidius to be more efficient. That is not something I have done. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Can I use regular planks here? Please, God. You shouldn't build that type of furniture on this tier contract. I had a feeling. That's unfortunate. So, the only way for me to get oak planks without using a shop, which I am counting the sawmill as a shop since I am paying money to convert it. For right now, without the lunar spell book and everything, the only way I know how to do that is by doing Tempros. So I might go do a few Tempros runs and edit myself back here until I have enough oak planks. Looks like I'm going to need 13. I have 1 in the bank, so I need 12. Alright, boys. I'll be right back, I guess. Dang it! Okay, I went and I did a Tempros stream. Thank you, everybody who was there for that stream. And now I'm back here. I got some oak planks and I can finish this contract. So let's get to it. And let me turn on my run here. Or actually, I'm already in run mode. Never mind. It's been a while. I know it's weird because for you, it was just a second ago that I was explaining how I needed to go get oak planks. But for me, it's been like 5 days. So I'm trying to pick up where I left off this episode. Repair all this junk here. Alright, looks like I'm done with this contract. I finished the work you wanted. Thank you so much. Would you like a cup of tea before you go? I would love a cuppa. There you go. Nice. Ah, nothing like a nice cup of tea. So now, I think depending on your location, it's easier to just pick up a contract right here. If you look for these little houses. Yeah, see, I can get a contract from Marlowe. And I gotta remember, I gotta do the beginner contracts. now I am going to Ardougne. I'm trying to do this until I get a Hosidius contract, so you can see that one as well. Need to get my planks first. Let me trade out the planks here. Got everything nice and organized here. And I can just get my regular ones. Very good. And let's go repair. As you can see, here's the real estate house, so it's probably easier for me to get a contract here. Alright, let's get to fixing. Ah, I clicked too fast, it didn't register. Oh yeah, by the way, since I did stream Tempros to get some of those oak planks, my fishing and cooking went up a little bit. 66 fishing, 45 cooking. There you go. We got all that. Also got a little bit of construction experience for repairing the masts. Not too much though. See, so I probably don't need to go to the bank for the next contract. Okay, now I can kind of speed run all this. Let me go back and pick up the next contract. It's gonna take me a while to get this last construction level, but that's okay. Now we're going to Varrock, and it says I'm going to need 13 to 14 planks, which I don't have. I only have 12, so I do need to make a bank run. Yeah, without that rune pouch and without being able to have a plank pouch also, I can only usually do one contract. And then I have to get more. That's okay though. Off to Bob. Good old Bob. I was just here, wasn't I? Alright, I'm getting decent experience here. At this rate, I should level up in 15 minutes. Some stuff upstairs here. One day I'll have to come actually grind the full Mahogany homes to get all the rewards. But for now, I'm just trying to get that one level. Alright, let's see what the next contract is going to be. There we go. Finally got the Hosidius one. So, before I go to Hosidius... Well, actually, I do think I'll run by a bank. So, yeah. So, for Hosidius, again, if you're going to be doing this long-term, it's easier to relocate your personal house to Zaya, but for now, mine is still over in Remington. And then from here, I can just take the boat. This one doesn't require as many planks, 7 to 11, but I only have 6. Not the end of the world. This is definitely the most out of the way contract, though. You don't want to be getting too many of these. Although, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, let's go. Can't forget to stop by the bank. I'm pretty sure there's a bank here. I forgot, though. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bank right there. A little bit to the west once I get into the main part of town here. Slight detour before I come back. Somebody forgot about that prisoner. How sad. Oh, wait a second. I gotta come in from this side. Alright, let me start repairing. Very good. That's everything. I got plenty of planks here, which is nice. So I might be able to do another contract right off the bat. And then let me pick up the next contract here. So you can see that cup of tea thing is really nice because it prevents you from having to run out of energy. So now we're going to Falador, kind of back where it all started. Let's roll. Actually, before I go there, why don't I show you some of the possible rewards that you can get here from Amy. So you can get a supply crate, which can have some decent stuff. You can get the plank sack, which allows you to put more planks in there. That way you can save inventory space. Amy's saw is kind of like my Incomdo hammer. It's an equipable saw, so you save an inventory slot that way. Unless you have an Incomdo hammer, because you need the hammer and the saw, so as long as you have one equipped, that's kind of what matters. And then the... You know, I forgot what the Hosidius blueprints do, to be fully honest with you. But then you got a carpenter outfit here, which if you equip all of it, you get plus 2.5% construction experience. So those are some of the rewards you can work up towards. And I have 86 points, as you can see, so I'm still a long ways away from being able to get anything. But yeah, probably the best thing to get first would be the plank sack, so you can do multiple runs in between the banks. And then kind of going from there. But yeah, that's it. That's the rewards. I'm going to finish this one other contract, and then I will probably do a little bit of editing until I finish getting my level here. Just because I've kind of shown you the full rotation. There's not much else to show, to be fully honest. And there's not enough to stream the whole level, you know. I should be leveling up in, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. So I'm not going to do a whole stream just for that. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, and that's one there. Good. Alright, so for now, I will do some editing until I get to 55 construction, but I'm just going to be repeating all the stuff that I've been doing. Okay, this should be my last contract here. Finish up this shelf. And then once I turn this in, I should level up to 55 construction. That's going to be good times. There we go. 55 construction. Can now build the formal garden. But more importantly, I can build the tool store number 5. Excellent. So before I go do that, I do need, I believe, some money. I think it's like 800 gold, and I need 2 oak planks in order to be able to actually upgrade my tool store number 4. So let me head to the bank, grab a couple things, and then we're going to go build that so we can finally start the farming journey. Okay, so what do I need? Yeah, let me deposit all this. Let me grab a couple of those. And then I'm going to need some money. It's going to take all the coins. We'll be alright. Okay, let's go. Player own home. And then I think I need to get out and go back in build mode. All right. Excellent. So now I can upgrade tools. Yeah, and I can do tool store 5 again. 2 oak planks here. And there we go. That's it. I've been waiting for this for so long, but now I can actually get all the equipment I need for farming. As a no-shop Ironman, I could not just simply purchase these. So that's why I went through this entire detour. I already have a spade, but now I have a rake. And now I have a trowel. What else do I got? A seed dibber. And watering can. And I need some secateurs. Excellent. So I can start the farming journey. Farming is a skill that I never trained back when I played RuneScape. And so it's new to me. It's kind of a weird skill, as I'm sure you're aware of. It's not like your traditional skill where you just sit down and grind. You got to go through rotations and things like that. So I'm going to try to figure it out. But I'm going to start incorporating farm runs while I'm doing other things like finishing up Wintertod, training agility, so on and so forth. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. I don't know what we're going to be doing in the next one, but I'm going to be doing some streaming between now and the next episode. And we'll be doing some farming in those streams, as well as whatever else. So thank you guys for watching. Again, I do apologize. The RuneScape series has been a little bit less consistent. But again, I've been super busy getting ready to move states, start a new job, all sorts of things going on in life. And I am just trying to keep up with the channel. Anyway, I've already said that enough. I've already made enough excuses. Thank you all. I know not many of you are watching this series, but some of you are really enjoying it. And I appreciate you guys coming by every time. See you next time. All right, hold on. We're not going to end the episode just yet. I decided that I want to stream right now. I want to stream. I'm going to get the thieving up because I realized now that I'm ready to farm, I need some seeds. I need seeds. I can't farm without seeds. And I think the best way for me to get seeds is to pickpocket master farmers. And I believe I can start pickpocketing them right at 38, but I'm going to be failing miserably. It's not going to be very efficient. So I think at the bare minimum, I want to get thieving up to level 50. And then once I get to level 50, I can do the rogue's den, get the rogue's outfit, which will essentially double the amount of stuff that I am stealing from the master farmers. Man, I will fully admit that this episode has been one disorganized mess. I do apologize for that. I will get better about organizing these episodes. I know I jumped around and switched from this to doing a stream to coming back and saying that I'm going to do a stream and doing another stream and coming back to recording another bit. I'll try to prevent that from happening again in the future. But I did indeed spend many hours here at the fruit stall. And by many hours, I mean like 3 or something like that. Thank you to everybody who showed up for that stream, but I did get my thieving up all the way to 50, which is what I needed. I also started working on my kitten, so I've been feeding it and trying to raise it up here. There's a nice little RuneLite plugin, as always, for that, so I've been following that. So there you go. Now, before I could actually do this fruit stall, apparently you needed 15% Hosidius house favor, which I got. So I spent some time to the south of here, pushing some plows to go from 0 to 5%. And then after that, thankfully I had a lot of compost stored with the leprechaun, and I added some saltpeter to that to make some different type of fertilizer that I could trade in for more favor to get from 5 to 15%. And then finally I was able to start stealing from the stall, and now here I am at level 50 thieving. So now, for real, that's going to conclude this episode. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.